It's Friday, the vibes are high, the betting slate is stacked, and we've got 7 bets coming your way. This is the Game Day Grind. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Welcome back to Game Day Wagers, and thank you for watching today's episode of the Game Day Grind. Today is Friday, November 14th, and in today's video, we have a stacked betting slate to break down. We're talking 3 college football games, an NHL player prop that has tremendous plus money value, and 3 thinking outside the box NBA plays that I believe have the best opportunity to turn us a profit in the association. Before we get into tonight's action though, if you haven't already taken a second to like the video, please go ahead and do so now. It really does go a long way in supporting the channel. And if you guys are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We are pumping out some great content on a daily basis, and I do not want you to miss out on anything going forward. Now, as I mentioned, it's Friday, the vibes are high. Let's dive right in. College football on a Friday night, Louisville hosting Clemson. Let's go. To kick things off, we are talking Friday Night Lights, Louisville hosting Clemson. We are going to be taking the Louisville Cardinals on the money line at minus 130. Look, maybe I'm just a sucker, but there's no way this line should be this low. Have we seen Clemson play football at times this year? They're an offense that leaves much to be desired, and wins against North Carolina and Boston College don't exactly move the needle. Sure, you could look at the 45 points they put up against Duke, but Louisville is the best defense they'll have seen this year, and I simply don't think they're up for the challenge, especially on the road. If you look at this Cardinals side, they're still in with a long shot for a conference title spot, but they'll need to rebound in a big way after dropping a home game last time out to the California Golden Bears. The offense rates out extremely well behind Miller Moss, and a receiving group that features 7 guys that have 100 plus yards receiving, led by Chris Bell, who has 792 yards on the season. This is a balanced and dangerous attack. Again, this late in the season, I'm going to hammer this point home. Teams are who they are, and I think Louisville is the better team, and they're not going to let this home game slip away. Taking the Cardinals on the money line, minus 130. From Louisville, we are heading to the weekend card. We have some massive games in the SEC, and we're going to be running through a couple of them, starting with Texas taking on Georgia. We're going to be rolling with the Texas Longhorns at plus 6 points. Look, much has been made about the disappointing season the Longhorns have had despite sitting 7-2 and ranked number 10 in the country. Sure, they were ranked number 1 to open up the season, but that was a tough spot for them, and now we're seeing them peak at the right time. A loss here would all but eliminate them from playoff contention, so you can be sure they'll be dialed in for this game. If you look at Arch Manning, the leader of this Texas side, he's been solid against SEC defenses of late. 3+ touchdowns in back-to-back games, 300+ passing yards in both contests, and just 1 pick in his last 4 games, which is why Texas is on a 4-game winning streak. He's a big reason for the Longhorns' success, and I expect that success to continue against a mid-pack Georgia defense who gives up over 200 yards through the air. I believe both defenses are similar in nature, and I'm going to trust Arch Manning a little bit more than I am Gunnar Stockton. I ultimately think this game comes down to the wire, so we're getting too many points at plus 6. Take the Longhorns, plus 6, minus 110. From Athens, we're going to Tuscaloosa. We're talking Alabama hosting Oklahoma. Look, this game should be a very good game from start to finish, and had Oklahoma not dropped 2 winnable games, we could have been looking at one of the games of the year. Nonetheless, I see a path to points in this game, which is why we're taking the over 46 at minus 110. Look, the Crimson Tide offense is rolling right now. Ty Simpson looks every bit the part of the number 1 overall pick in next year's NFL draft. He's been dialed in, throwing at least 2 touchdown passes in all but 1 game this year. The run game is starting to come around, and with no margin for error for Alabama, you know they're going to have their foot on the gas until the very end. As for Oklahoma, 33 points on the road against Tennessee is a strong bounce-back performance after a loss to Ole Miss at home. They're coming off a bye, and I expect them to have a game plan built in place to attack Alabama's weakness on defense, which is the run game. If they can get Alabama on their heels in the run game, that gives John Mateer an extra split second to make the right read and create chunk plays through the air. I don't see Oklahoma winning this game in a low-scoring battle. They're going to need to outscore Alabama in this game. I expect plenty of points. Take the over 46, minus 110. From the gridiron, we're going back to the ice on Friday night. We're taking Jordan Kyrou over 2.5 shots on goal. He plays for the St. Louis Blues at plus 135. Look, I scanned the entire 4-game slate for tonight's NHL card, and this is the opportunity I landed on at plus money. I like this play a hell of a lot. Plus 135 is solid value for Jordan Kyrou to go over 2.5 shots on goal against a Flyers team that's not exactly an elite defensive team. Kyrou sees plenty of opportunity playing on the top line, playing over 17 minutes a night, and regardless of the matchup, I think he has the edge in this game. Throw in the fact that he's on PP1 and the fact that the Flyers take the most penalty minutes league-wide with 13 minutes per night. More time, more volume, more opportunity for Kyrou. Kyrou has finished with at least 3 shots in 6 of his last 9 games. So with a limited slate, we're getting a plus money player prop for a player that plays on the top line and gets plenty of PP1 time. Sign me up. Kyrou over 2.5 shots on goal, plus 135. And finally, the show would not be complete without some NBA action, which means it's time for hardwood handles. To kick things off on Friday's episode of Hardwood Handles, we're going to go a bit outside of our usual realm. We've got not 1, not 2, but 3 first quarter player props that I believe have the best opportunity to turn us a profit here tonight in NBA Cup action. These bets are available at Bet365. If you don't have access, apologies. More traditional props are going to be returning on Monday. There is a handicap to each one, but for time's sakes, we're just going to fly through them. The first bet we are making is OG Anunoby, 1+ first quarter assist at minus 115. OG has had 1 first quarter dime in 3 straight games, and against the Heat, who just gave up a boatload of points in back-to-back games to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm expecting plenty of offense in this game from the New York Knicks. I'll back him to find an open teammate in the first 12 minutes. Take him 1+ assists, minus 115. Next up, we are taking Charlotte Hornets guard Con Knippel, 1+ first quarter assist at plus 110. Look, this guy's been a revelation for the Hornets so far this season. He's got 1, 1, 1, and 4 first quarter assists across his last 4 games, with the total sitting at 240 against the Milwaukee Bucks side that's going to probably score at will against the Charlotte Hornets weak defense. I expect plenty of offense from both teams, so we'll bank on Con to come through for us. Take him 1+ first quarter assist, plus 110. And finally, we're taking Zach LaVine, 1+ first quarter assist at minus 145. LaVine has at least 1 first quarter dime in 5 straight games, with points expected against a Minnesota Timberwolves side that's playing some good basketball right now. He should be able to find an open man early in the first 12 minutes. Take LaVine, 1+ first quarter assist, minus 145. That wraps up today's episode of the Game Day Grind. Thank you guys so much for watching. To quickly recap our best bets for tonight's action, we're taking the Louisville Cardinals on the money line, minus 130. We're taking Jordan Kyrou over 2.5 shots on goal at plus 135. In the NBA, we are taking OG Anunoby, 1+ first quarter assist, Con Knippel, 1+ first quarter assist, and Zach LaVine, 1+ first quarter assist. Tomorrow, Saturday college football, we're taking Texas plus 6 points, and we're taking Alabama, Oklahoma over 46 points at minus 110. Let me know in the comment section if you guys agree, disagree, or have any best bets for tonight's or the weekend slate. It's important that I hear from you and we make some money together. If you guys are enjoying the content, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're new around here. We'll catch you all on Monday. Same time, same place, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the Game Day Wagers YouTube channel. As always, keep grinding and good luck.